It's bigger on the inside.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess 3 Heart Run. This is Eesgooshee.
This is his companion, Doppelsnoppalot.
Just to clarify, we are talking about Doctor Who Companion, not Firefly Companion. And here's the staircase. I'm not actually in the Temple of Time yet, or at least not the dungeon part of it. I guess right now I'm technically inside the Temple of Time, but the dungeon part, where the actual name comes up, that's a bit later. That's through that doorway at the top of the stairs. But now we no longer have to find Uku in a pot in the dungeons. So here's the Temple of Time, and it is actually a lot more linear than the rest of the dungeons in the game, and I kind of like how they mix that up. They give you the house, the dungeon that's basically a house, and then they give you a super linear dungeon, and then they give you a city in the sky. So I like how they had a lot of variety to dungeons in this game. And that's part of the reason why I think this game has better level design than the other Zelda games. Just barely, though. Because Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask were pretty sweet. So yeah, this part is definitely not necessary. You don't need to use your wolf sense to see the missing statue. You can just move on if you want. A wolf sense is kind of like a spider sense.
Kind of. Except instead of telling you when there's danger...
It tells you when there's missing
puzzles.
things. When there's puzzles. That's true because puzzle mode isn't in this game. We didn't explain her. I
thought we did.
We had to throw that out because that's one of the ones at the very beginning.
Oh.
That I threw out because it sounded horrible.
Oh.
Puzzle mode is the name we use to refer to a character in the Wiiquel. We'll explain Wiiquel later. It's not that complicated. Actually, I'll explain it now. A Wiiquel is any game that is released for the Wii. It doesn't need to be a sequel. It's basically a spin-off game released for the Wii with drastically altered mechanics. So, just because it's a sequel on the Wii doesn't mean it's a Wiiquel. Like, No More Heroes 2 is not a Wiiquel, because that had pretty much the same gameplay as the first. A Wiiquel is any spin-off game with drastically altered mechanics. More often than not, the original game will be on the 360 or PS3. Like, the Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles was a Wiiquel.
There probably will not be numbers in its name.
Right. Because it went from survival horror, action, depending on which of the games you're talking about, to a rail shooter. Well, puzzle mode is the name we use to refer to a character in the Wiiquel Dead Space Extraction. And it's our name for that Irish girl that always seemed to be involved whenever there was some sort of puzzle. Like it was, oh, you need to unlock this door with some crazy motion control puzzle? Guess who's going to guide you through it, or who's at least in the same room? Puzzle mode! So, I don't know, that's just a little more of our glossary that we've come up with.
That guy should try hitting you. Or blocking with a shield.
No.
It'd be a great time for the ball and chain.
No! To be honest, I didn't actually realize how awesome the ball and chain was until I started doing Cave of Ordeals. The thing with the ball and chain, though, is that it's extremely slow. So for the most part, I don't use it that much. Damn it. That appearing chest interrupted my bat killing. I think the chest is just like the map or something. It's not important.
For some reason I like those things.
The little statue pots?
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
More than just pots or blocks.
They're also statues. Oh, if only there was an item in this dungeon that could let me take control of statues, and then it would be my friend. But there's no possible way that will happen. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You can't tell now, but he's winking and nudging.
So this dungeon... Remember in Arbiter's Grounds when I said that I wished that the first half of the dungeon was going through to get the spinner, and then the second half would be going through the exact same rooms, just using spinner tracks and stuff?
I do recall that.
That's kind of what this dungeon is like. Except with a different item.
It's a lot of hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys aren't that bad. Later on there's, Dynalphos. These guys are Lizalphos. Later on there's Dynalphos that are completely covered in armor. And they are extremely hard to kill without all of your hidden skills. Unless you know the secret, like I do.
Is the secret bomb arrows?
No, actually.
That's what most of your secrets are.
This time it is not bomb arrows. I don't...
Ugh.
No, bomb arrows are effective. Now that I think about it. No, it's sillier than that.
You just run away. Awesome!
Spinner? No, I don't just run away.
Do you use the spinner against them?
No. The spinner sucks for combat. Oh, this elevator probably wouldn't work in real life.
Unless you're Kratos. In real life.
Look at all those spiders. I believe you have a fun fact relating to spiders.
Did you know that elephants are the only animal made of spiders?
That's true.
It is.
So for all we know, all those spiders down in the bottom pit, that was an elephant once, probably.
Probably, but then it died. Or it stopped being an elephant.
Or maybe it took a bunch of diet pills. Then it would turn into, what were those things called? In that one episode of Doctor Who. I know one of them was your buddy icon for the longest time.
Adipose?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are cute.
So, yeah. That's a little bit of biology and science for you there. Straight from us.
Yep.
To your head brain.
Not only does weight loss pills work, they're super cute when the weight falls off.
I was still thinking about how elephants are made of spiders.
Oh, that too.
So you get two priceless facts, priceless scientific facts, for the price of one. Actually, for the price of none, because this is YouTube and it's free.
Unless they had you do an ad before this, then we apologize. You paid us in your time.
My videos aren't popular enough for ads. There's a really quick way to take care of these two. A couple. One of them is bomb arrows. You have to hit them right in the mouth, though. And then, ball and chain will one-shot them if they're moving around. If they're standing still, hitting the ball and chain will start them up. And then one more hit will destroy them, as long as you hit the little crystal on their back. If you hit them anywhere else, it'll stun them for about 10 seconds. Which is enough time to get around behind them and hit them again.
If you wear the heavy boots and the ball and chain at the same time, is it cumulative for your speed?
I don't think so. That would kind of suck, though.
That'd be funny, you're just standing there.
You should move. I am!